So my name is Darren Yackee. I've been at Napnaz Church here for about 36 years, since I was 15 years old. I started coming when I was just a teenager with my parents. My parents taught me that serving and giving was the most important thing in my life. And so I began serving pretty much right from the beginning as I came. They were the influence in my life and taught me what a giving lifestyle was. Several other people in the church that really gave and showed me how to serve and modeled their lifestyle was Tom and Sandy Denny, Ron Eileen Wentling, Luke Newsom, and Jim Brown. I mean, they all were an integral part of my life and have really modeled what serving and giving is, which has led into my lifestyle of giving and serving the church. Okay, so I got my passion pretty much right from the start as I started to serve and give through my parents, through the church. I got involved with nursery, got involved with kids, got involved with mowing, with cleaning. I mean, pretty much my parents came to church, I was with them. We served, we gave, we were at church whenever the church was open. So my passion really grew through that. Then I went to high school, went to college, and when I moved back from college, I started serving again, got involved with nursery and all those ministries. I was elected to the church board, and from there, it just kind of has blossomed into being involved with the facilities, the buildings and ground, which has really been my passion. And I feel that God has given me the skills and abilities in this area. So that is where my focus has been, where my passion has been, and kind of what I've really truly focused on in my life. So over the years of serving, God has really changed my heart. I mean, when I first started serving, I kind of served because I felt I had to. I kind of felt like my parents were pushing me to serve, but that has slowly changed over the years. God has shown me that it's not about me, it's about Him, it's about the people, it's about the church, and it's not about self. But giving gives me fulfillment. So He's really grown, changed my heart to be more compassionate, to be more loving, and to really serve with a heart of love like Jesus came to do. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in me will see it through to completion until Christ comes." And I'm not perfect by any means, but I know God can use me, and He is still using me as I serve. Even though I'm a broken person, and even though I'm a sinner, He uses me, and that He continues to use me even though I'm broken. There's many examples in the Bible of God using broken people. Abraham, David, Paul, Zacchaeus, Moses, Abraham. He used all those people. They were all broken, they all had flaws, they all had failures, but He used them. And I feel like He has gifted me, and that I need to use my skills and the things He has given me to serve. Even though I'm a broken sinner, He continues to use me, and He continues to bless me through that serving and giving. Serving brings me a lot of joy, a lot of peace, a lot of contentment, because I'm doing it for others. I'm doing it for the church. I feel like I'm doing it for the church staff, and God fulfills me through my serving and giving. Philippians 2:3 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but with humility regard everyone as more important than yourself." And so I try to model that as I'm serving and giving, even when things don't seem to go right and things break and things are always going haywire, because there's always something going here. I try to focus on, I'm serving You, Lord. This is what You want me to do. This is where I need to be. So I try to model that loving and serving the Lord as He had called me to do, because without love, there's nothing. He tells us that we are to love Him and love others above all else. Serving is important to me because it allows me to build relationships with the church staff, with others, to build friendships. I've made a lot of friends, a lot of friendships over the years of involving others to serve with me, to get involved. To this day, I have a lot of great friendships because of the people I have involved and the people that are serving alongside of me. And God has reminded me that I'm in the right spot. There were several times where I wasn't sure that this is what I should be doing anymore. I should step aside and let somebody else serve, but it keeps coming back that I'm not done with you yet. You're never too old to serve. There's never a time when I don't want you to serve, and that I serve because He has called me to serve. Colossians says we are to serve with our whole heart as serving the Lord and not men. So that's the main reason that I serve, is because God has called me to serve. He wants me to serve, and I need to serve with a heart of love. God has done many things in my life over the years through only a couple different pastors that we've had. Pastor Dave, there was a few before that that really touched me and changed me. Pastor Dave and Pastor Chip have really had a big influence on my life. Serving softened my heart towards serving. It's reminded me that it's not about me again, and no matter where I've served, on a missions trip, serving with the kids, with the teens, in the nursery, fixing broken stuff, I know that God is blessing me while I'm serving, and that I will be blessed, and that He continues to grow me, He continues to change me while I serve through serving, because He's taking self out of it, and it's pushing more of what I do towards others, towards the church, towards building His kingdom, because it might seem trivial at times, the stuff I do, and sometimes I wonder, why am I serving? Can God really use me? I feel broken sometimes, feel hopeless, but God reminds me that you're doing the things that I have gifted you with, things that I've called you to do, and so I want you in this spot, and I want you to continue to serve me. Jesus modeled that. He said in Mark 9:35 that anyone who wants to be first has to be last and servant of all. So I'm just trying to model what Jesus has commanded us all to do in the Bible.